right, so wait for everyone to come on, then we'll get started. But I just recorded and posted my pre-makeup routine. That is something that I always get asked about. And it's probably because I swear by it so much. It really does make the biggest difference when it comes to how good your makeup looks, how long it lasts throughout the day as you're wearing it. It really does so much. So if you haven't checked that out, I just posted it on my Instagram Reels, which is a really cool new feature Instagram's doing. It's kind of like TikTok, but on Instagram. So I like that. I was never a big TikTok person, but so I posted it there, and then I also posted it here on my page. Oh my gosh, you are good, Misty. Yes, this is a Jane and Kate t-shirt. My code there is Rhea. I'm going to be doing a try-on Instagram after I get off here with a bunch of really cute pieces from Jane and Kate Boutique. If you're unfamiliar with her boutique, she has some really cute stuff. And she is, I forget what they call it, but they have, there's like a special name for boutiques that carry all sizes. I forget what it's called, but small through triple XL, I believe. So I love that she has like a size for everybody. So make sure you tune on to my Instagram story. That's awesome, Amy. I won't tell. Yeah, Instagram story as soon as I get off here to do a try-on. Should I use setting spray before applying foundation? Absolutely, Maggie. It is a crime not to prime. And so my pre-makeup routine consists of 3 things, which I show you guys in the tutorial, which is saved here on my page. I do my eye cream first, which has caffeine and peptides in it, which helps to give you an instant eye lift. Also is nourishing your under eye, so it's going to help with dark circles. It's going to help with fine lines. But my favorite part, obviously I love those features, but my favorite part is it gives you an instant eye lift because of the caffeine in it. It almost gives you this like tightening effect. It's incredible. So if you have really puffiness on your under eyes or just anywhere in general, you can use it anywhere on your face, but it's meant for your under eye. So I use our eye cream first, and then I go in with my setting spray. I spray this all over my face, and then I go in with my mattifying face primer. I apply this all over, and then I go in with the setting spray again. So eye cream, setting spray, primer, setting spray. Swear by it. You will not be disappointed in that routine. It's incredible. It's like life-changing because it really does make your makeup last longer, look fuller coverage, look more natural on your skin, helps to blur your fine lines, blur your pores, blur your imperfections. It is incredible. Yes, all of the liquid eyeshadows have been restocked. I'm going to be using the Addiction Palette 6 today. I'm so jazzed on this one. It's one of my favorite palettes, and it's actually being retired. So make sure you grab it while you can. It's only available in the Kudos this month. I don't really use rose water all too much unless I'm feeling dry, but you can absolutely use it if you have dry skin, but you can use it kind of as your like moisturizer. I'm not sure if the clips are back in stock. You can check out on their website, which my link with Lange is right here. This has the best pricing with it. I'm considered an OG with Lange, so I always get the best pricing on my link, so make sure you get my link when you're shopping. Oh, yay! Ooh, nice in the AC. Nice. Okay, so like I had mentioned, we're going to be doing the cream foundation, which is also known as a stick foundation. I'm going to show you guys how to do a full face with it. So we're going to go in first with the stick foundation in the shade Scarlet, which this is the lightest shade. We're going to use this as our concealer. I love this product, using it as concealer. You're going to want to do a V shape just like you would do with normal concealer. But I love this product as concealer because it really does give you kind of a different outcome than concealer does, because it's a different texture, it's a different consistency. It really does give you a very different outcome. So if you've been trying to use concealer and just like is not working out for you, you're like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, it's just not working, definitely try the stick foundation. Again, I'm using the shade Scarlet for the concealer portion, and then I'm using the shade Lace for all over. Oh, we're done. Aren't I beautiful? All right, so now we're gonna use our blending bud, and no, it's not super heavy, which is another reason that I love it, and it's super full coverage. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my skin, and it is so incredibly hydrating, you guys. I love this. So if you have dry skin or combination skin, you're going to love, love, love this product. It is incredible for giving you that really gorgeous full coverage, dewy, kind of a glossy finish or satin finish. It is so, so pretty. So as you see, I'm not going over where I did my concealer with this guy, because I like to use a different blending bud for that. So I like to go in first with this for my all over foundation, and then we'll go over the concealer portion with the smaller blending bud. So we're going to go over, and I'm using kind of more of a bouncing, kind of pouncing motion when I'm doing the concealer portion versus when I was doing it all over, because this I want to be very intentional with where it's going and how much is going, and we're really kind of compressing it down into place. So we're just going to go over and like really, really kind of work this product in underneath your under eye. So what I was also saying about this product, using it as concealer, this is a really, really great option for to use it as concealer, because it's not as of thick consistency. Doesn't sound right, but you get what I'm trying to say. It really doesn't build up or get like cakey or crepey or anything like that. It's very, very soft. So again, that was a stick foundation in Scarlet that we used for our under eye. And now we can kind of fine tune it. So we can kind of go over, and I want to make everything look really melted. So if there's any spots that look like there's a disconnect, I'll go back in and just add a little bit more of my foundation. And then now I'm going to go in with my blending bud and really just work this in and make sure everything looks super duper soft, really, really smooth before we're done. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so good for what was I saying? It's so good for combination skin and for dry skin. So this is a cream foundation. So if you're wanting something that is a little bit lighter, one, you can put on lighter, you can put on less, or two, you can always just put it on where you want it. I'm doing a full coverage makeup look. So if you want to see Lori a summer makeup look, I have those as well. You can find those on my YouTube channel or here on my Facebook. All you have to do is go to my page, Rhea Hope, and type in summer, and I have lots of different styles of makeup looks for all kinds of people's preferences. I realize that not everyone may love full coverage, and that's okay. You can find your type of coverage on my page as well for different tutorials, for different inspiration and different ideas. Is your card close to the color in satin powder? Yes, very, very close. All right, so now that we have our full coverage on, now I'm going to use my stick foundation in the shade Chenille for my contour. So this is my favorite product to contour with. It is so easy to use, and it's so subtle for contour, and it's so easy to blend out. And again, this is an amazing product if you have fine lines and wrinkles, because the cream foundation has a less tendency to accentuate fine lines, wrinkles, large pores, and it's creamy and it's hydrating. So we're just kind of bounce that in the hollows of our cheek and then around our forehead. And then now we're going to go in with the fat side of our blending bud and really just kind of bounce this off that area. And this is just going to blend it out, kind of like smooshing it outward, technical terms again. But this is really just going to warm up your complexion, give you that sun-kissed glow. Really, really pretty and very, very soft and subtle for a contour, especially a cream one. So again, very easy to use and so doable, especially if you have more mature skin. You're just literally bouncing off your skin. Thank you. I wish the stick foundation came in the beauty box. Oh, I know, that'd be right. That'd be nice, right? But yes, the stick foundation is what we're using, and we used it to contour, to highlight, and for all of our coverage. So lots of different options with that. I love how gorgeous it is to use, how soft and beautiful it looks on. One of my absolute favorite coverages for sure, for sure. All right, so now that we have our foundation on, our contour done, now it's time to set everything. So nothing moves around, everything stays in a place all day. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use my Touch Behold translucent setting powder, and I'm gonna use a dry blending bud. And I'm gonna take a setting spray and just kind of mist it on there. This one's from a company called Real Techniques. I only like it because it's flat, basically, but if you're looking for a blending bud for the stick foundation, highly recommend, like insist, I insist that you get the Blending Buds by Younique. They make the biggest difference on the outcome of your makeup. They really make everything look so much more smoother and softer and less, they help to minimize the appearance of pores so they're less noticeable. Now with this product right here, what we're doing with this is we're just setting the areas in which that I get really oily, or I use like a softer concealer, something a little bit thinner. So it's gonna not only add coverage, but it's also gonna blur our imperfections and blur our pores and absorb any of the natural oil. So that was the Touch Behold Translucent Setting Powder that we used in a technique called baking. So now I'm gonna use a fan brush and we'll just sweep away any of those that left over, because we don't want a ton of that left. We just want a very fine, like dusted layer. What colors did you use for all over? I used the shade Scarlet for my concealer, and I used the shade Lace for all over. What comes in the beauty box? Mostly eyes and lips kind of stuff. The beauty box is for people who are wanting to be a presenter like I am. So they really set you up with some really good, easy to use products to be able to use to kickstart your business. Thank you. Do you prefer the cream, stick, or the spray foundation for full coverage? That is the hardest question ever, because I really, really love both. I feel like I reach the most for the stick foundation because it's the fastest, in my opinion, and obviously it's not messy. So I feel like if I had to choose one, I'd probably do the stick foundation. And I love that it's full coverage instantly, which is amazing. Yes, Marissa, I will definitely color match you. Yes, Pamela, all of these products are available right here. RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find them, and then you can use the code, I'm so used to talking about my shirt. My shirt is from Jane and Kate. I saw t-shirt, so rocks. My shirt is from Jane and Kate, and you can use the code Rhea to save on there. But for Younique, the best deal is the Kudos, Kudos. It's like the monthly deal. Every month it's something different. This month it's really, really cool because you get the any eyeshadow palette of your choice. So I would do the Addiction Palette 6. It's one of my favorites. And it's on sale and it's going away at the end of the month. So it's the only way to get it. So I would definitely snag that. And then you get your choice of liquid liner and then your choice of mascara too. So a really good kind of Kickstarter box to get. All right, so right now what I'm doing is contouring or bronzing, if you want to think of it that way, contour and bronze. But this is just kind of setting those areas that I did bronze, that I did contour in, but it's also, I'm contouring like my nose and my jawline and then really kind of enhancing my contour around my forehead. So I'm using the pressed powder in the shade Twill, and I'm using the tapered blusher brush to do this step. Just like this, I love this brush. It makes the biggest difference on how great your contour looks. So now it does look a little bit more intense than it did, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I couldn't do that much contour. But the reason that I do it before I do this step is now this is going to really settle everything up. Yes, absolutely, yes. Jane and Kate is where my shirt is from, and then you could use the code Rhea to save on their website. And she is amazing. I love Courtney. Do they have a kit with setting spray, primer, foundation? No, there's no pre-designed bundle, but I can build you a shopping cart that has everything you need in it. If you want me to do that, just let me know, just ask, and I would be so happy to help you do that. All right, so like I had mentioned, why I contoured with the powder before I went in with my pressed powder all over is look how much softer that looks. Isn't that such a cool little trick? So I really get to like define my cheek structure, warm up my complexion, but now I get to kind of tone it down and make it look a little softer, a little bit more natural. And now this is going to give us a gorgeous finish, airbrush coverage. I always am like raving about our pressed powders. So I used a pressed powder to set my contour, and I used a pressed powder for all over. So the amazing thing about our pressed powder is it is super similar to almost like a finishing powder, which if you're unfamiliar with what the differences are with powder. So there's typically 3 different powders when it comes to makeup. There's a pressed powder, there's a finishing powder, and there's a setting powder. So the differences between them, and there's also a loose powder, but we'll get into that another day. So we'll do a setting powder is going to be typically translucent. It has the ability to minimize pores and it absorbs oil. It doesn't provide more coverage, but it really draws out the oil and sets it. Now, it can be a little bit drying, so other people prefer a finishing powder. instead of a setting powder. So a finishing powder provides, again, little to no coverage, absorbs oil, and sets the makeup. A pressed powder, the difference again, the pressed powder is going to provide coverage, it's going to set your makeup, but it's not going to absorb oil as much as a setting or a finishing powder would. Is everyone following me? So what I love about our pressed powder is it's like the perfect happy median between a finishing powder and a pressed powder. It's going to set your makeup, it's going to provide a little bit of coverage, and it's going to absorb your oil. So it really does like everything. So unless you have very oily skin like I do, or you have areas that just always crease no matter what, or if you want to prevent transferring from your mask when you wear it, the setting powder would be a great option for that. Otherwise, you can just use your pressed powder. So lots of options. I like to show you guys how everything works and how you, like what the benefits are. So now you know. But if you're still unsure, or maybe you're even more confused, message me here on Facebook or just ask for a color match down below and I can message you and help you pick out some products that are right for you. So just send me a message and I'd be so happy to help you. All right, so now for blush, I'm gonna use my absolute favorite one. This is the shade Sisterly. It gives you the most gorgeous, like glowy finish. Makes your cheekbones totally pop. It is so stunning. I love this color. It's the shade Sisterly. And then now we're going to go in with the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly, another one of my absolute favorites. Gives you the really pretty kind of rosy finish. You're confused, Yvette? Just message me and I can explain it a little bit simpler. Color match. I will definitely color match you, Sheila. I'll message you. Can you get the eyeliner pencil instead of the liquid liner? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I want to say no, but I haven't tried doing it, so I'm not sure. So I would give it a try for sure. The eyeliner, however, is only $15 too, so you can always add that to your cart. Color match for contour. Awesome, Melanie. I'll message you. All right, so now that we've done our highlight, which again, that was the shade Pearly, and it gives you just this really pretty kind of dewy, glowy finish. So my ladies who have oily skin, but you still love that dewy finish, it's a perfect way to be able to achieve that. Awesome. I will definitely message you. The stick luminizer I really do love as well. I would use the shade Iridescent probably the most. But I think the shade Pearly is in stock in that one too. Okay, so now for eyebrows, we're going to do the brow pencil in the shade Medium. And I'm going to follow the natural tear duct straight up, and that's where you kind of like cap off the brow. So I'll do a very soft, subtle line there. Once we've created our kind of boundary of our line, then you're going to go from the corner all the way to the arch. Does Jane and Kate ship to the UK? I think they do. I think they would. Which I will be doing the try on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me over on Instagram. My name there is Rhea Hope. And you're going to want to watch the Instagram stories, which I'm actually doing a really fun giveaway on Instagram for the month of August. It's super easy to do. All you have to do is watch my stories and like and comment on all of my August pictures. Super duper easy. My name on Instagram is Rhea Hope. So make sure you're following me there. Yes, Leah, please message me and I can build you a bundle. All right, so now for your brows, again, you're going to start at the tear duct, go straight up. That's kind of where you know where to cap it off. And then at the corner, you're going to go all the way back to the arch. Once you've gotten to the arch, I do the same thing down below. Very lightly etch to the arch, and then start to fling it through the tail. Now, I obviously went way too high right there, but we can salvage it. And I'll show you how to fix it if you do ever mess up. Ain't no thing. Chicken wing. I always have so much trouble with my brows. I know brows can be very intimidating, and I swear by the brow pencil, this makes it so incredibly easy to do. It's dainty, so you get really precise application, and the formula isn't like so dark and so heavy that if you do mess up, you're like, well, guess I'm rocking that. So what you do with the brows, if you do mess up or you went too high, I always take the spoolie side and then I'll very lightly just kind of scratch at it. Very lightly, and then boom, you're done. You can always go back through the brows with the spoolie side to lighten them up as well. Just like that. This is the brow palette, or the brow pencil in the shade Medium. It's my absolute favorite. I'm telling you, this pencil makes it easy. I was the same way. I used to think eyebrows were so hard. All right, so now for eyeliner, I'm excited to show you guys this little trick. I just ordered this. This is the Precision Eyeliner in the shade Pristine. It's the white eyeliner. It has the same incredible benefits as the black one in which it doesn't smudge, it doesn't run, it stays where you put it, and it's only $15. But this is a really good little trick if you have hooded eyes or more mature skin, or you have, you wear glasses. What I'm saying is if your eyes are a little bit smaller, this is a really, really good pencil. So it's a white color. So what that's doing is it's actually opening up your eyes, making them look so much whiter and so much more wide awake, so much brighter. So if you feel like you have kind of darker, heavy set eyes, the white eyeliner is a really, really good little trick for you. And you just kind of apply it on the waterlines just like that. And again, only $15. You can always like pull and like do like that too. That's always an option. My nail color was 464. I didn't see the brand. I'm sorry. And then for eyes. Okay, so we're going to do the Addiction Palette 6. And we're going to do a very easy soft eye. I'm going to use my fluffy crease brush. And I'm going to grab this color right here, which is the shade Enthralled. This one is one of my absolute favorite colors because it goes with literally every eye look ever. So we're going to massage that, kind of going back and forth into the crease. I always kind of swirl on this outside corner and take it in, just like so, on both sides. Do I send you a picture of me so I know what colors to use? Yes, Brandy. So you're going to send me a selfie facing a window to my DM. So if you tap on my name, a little window should pop down and you'll see my name there. Click on my name, it'll take you to my Facebook page and you have the ability to message me there. Please do so and send me a selfie facing a window and I would be so happy to help you give a full recommendation. Yes, these eyeshadows are so good. I love that they're pigmented without being like overly so, meaning that like you put it on and you're like, oh, now I need to blend it all out, but you're not sitting here for hours putting it on. Yay! Hi, Holly. Thanks for being here. Yes, Rainbow Zigzag. Can you show the eye palette again? Yes. So I love this one because you get like a gold, you get browns, you get the pink, you get like a champagne, you have like a very light white, you have one that's more like maroon. So you really have like every color you could want for a palette. It's kind of the idea of this one. They created this palette to be kind of like have all of the colors that you wish you had in a palette all together in one. So again, this is the Addiction Palette 6. And it is the best. I love this one. So now we're going to take this color right here, which is Ostentatious. It's just like a darker chocolate brown. Chocolate? We're going to just pretend that's a word. And now I'm going to focus this on just the outside corner. So sweeping it along, just like this, elongating our eye, and then going upwards into the crease. Kind of creating like a Pac-Man mouth is what you want to kind of think of. Yes, you're so welcome. And like I said, make sure that you snag this on sale in the Kudos. Kudos is the best way to grab it. You also can choose any of the different pressed eyeshadow palettes, which are the ones that you can make your own. You can kind of build your own. So whether you wanted to do one or the other, you get the same deal. All right, so now that we've done the, yay, awesome, Emma. So now that we've done that, we've kind of worked those colors in. Now I'm going to grab the liner shader brush, and I'm going to take the liner side and grab, again, Ostentatious, which is that darker chocolate or brown. Chocolate. I really think that should be a word. More chocolate? Got the Vert bars. Oh my gosh, aren't they so good? Message me if you guys haven't grabbed those yet. I swear by those. They're amazing. They're like these little natural caffeine energy bars, except the caffeine is derived from natural green or organic green tea. So there's no like crash or jitters or anything. And they're only 90 calories and they taste so good. But they're having a really cool sale right now where you can get a trial pack for free. All you have to do is cover shipping. And the shipping is 95 cents. So message me and I'll give you my my link for that. Yeah, the Pac-Man. All right, so now we're going to take this color right here, which is the shade Lofty. And this one's going to be more of like your metallic gold. I'm going to take my setting spray and spray it onto my, again, liner shader brush to really get the color to cling onto there really, really well, because it is more of like a shimmerier shade. So I don't want any fallout, and I want it to look pigmented fast, so I'm not sitting here for hours like putting it on. So spraying it really helps to intensify the color. If you don't want it to look intensified, you don't have to spray your brush, and it won't. And I'm just gonna go over and kind of, I'm using more of a pressing motion and kind of a dragging motion a little bit rather than like sweeping and swiping. I'm kind of like pressing, and we're going to take that all the way up to the crease just like that. And then same thing on the other side. I'm going to spray my brush again. Grab the shade Lofty, which is this really pretty kind of a metallic gold, and then press this on to the eyelid. So I love this palette because you can achieve so many different eye looks with it, whether you wanted to do a smoky eye, whether you wanted to do more of like a combo eye, just whatever you're wanting. That's what I love, that you can kind of work this palette for day and nighttime. So if you don't want to like invest a ton of makeup in all these eyeshadows, this is a really great eyeshadow choice. So now I'm going to take the color again, which was Enthralled, and we're just going to work this again, just in the crease ever so slightly, just to make sure everything looks really blended and soft. And there we are. I like the link. Kathy, message me and I give you the link. Want the link for the bars? Deanna, message me. Terry, message me. Or I'll try to message you. If you don't hear from me, message me. Awesome, Carrie. I will color match ya. All right. I think I actually, I think I have the link saved in my... Maybe I don't. I should. Okay, so there we have our eyes. So now, right before we're done with our eyes, I'm going to spray and set my makeup. And the reason that I set it before I'm actually finished with it, which if you've been watching me for any amount of time, you're like, we know, is it's going to take away that like makeup-y look, take away the powdery look, keep it from transferring. But the reason I do it before my mascara is so I don't make my mascara even more wet. So it's kind of like working smarter, not harder. Yes, the verbs are amazing. Kathy, if you tap on my face right now, a little description window will pop down and you can click on my name. It will take you to my Facebook page and you can send me a message there. Hello, Patricia. Tracy, yes, I will message you for a color match. And I think I saw some other color match requests. Carrie, yes. All right, so now that our setting spray is fully dry, now it's time to do our lashes. So like I said about your makeup, it's a crime not to prime. Same goes for your lashes, and this just got restocked. If you haven't grabbed this yet, it's a must-have. The lash primer is incredible for giving your lashes a little bit more length and volume, but the best part about it is it gives your lashes so much amazing hydration and makes your lashes so strong. So again, if you have been trying to grow out your lashes, this is a must-have product. Use my Twisted Mascara. It was so good. Oh, I love it. I'm actually going to use it right now. So this is the brand new Twisted Mascara. It is incredible. It is such a high-end mascara, and it's only $27. I was saying in yesterday's tutorial, if you try one thing from Younique, this has to be it. This mascara is so amazing. It has these really tiny little bristles on it, so you get perfect separation. Also has a little doohickey in here that helps to regulate how much product is coming out, so you never end up with clumpy lashes. And it also has the second little wand in there as well. And I love this for getting those really hard to reach lashes on the inner corner, separating as need, and finally a applicator small enough for the bottom lash line. This mascara does not smudge, does not move. It's water resistant, but it's not waterproof, so it's not a pain in the butt to get off. But it stays put, you guys. It stays put. It's amazing. So Younique has Afterpay through this app called Klarma. I've never used it, so don't ask me how to use it because I'm not sure. But it's an app. That's as far as I know. But I've heard some people really love it. And then you can also use PayPal. I know that they have a credit option. So those are two ways to get around the whole Afterpay thing for Younique. But everything has a love it guarantee. And you can find it on my website right below. RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find it. So make sure that you are shopping on RheaHopeBeauty.com and that you message me if you guys need any help picking out your makeup. First time I felt my lashes look like it. Mascara, oh my god, I love that. When is Lash Serum coming back? I think that comes back at the end of the month. All right, so again, those hard to reach lashes, the bottom lash, and then now these tiny, tiny little baby lashes. And there's no fibers infused in this, so it's perfect for sensitive eyes. It's just like a really good true mascara. And then the best part about it, you guys, is that it has biotin, argan oil, I suck at these words, and keratin in it. So it's helping your lashes to grow while you're wearing it. It is so cool. So if you've been waiting for your Esteem Lash Serum to come back, grab this because it's going to nourish your lashes while you wear it. Look at those lashes. Look at damn lashes. Oh, it's so good. So, so good. No, it does not run, Jennifer. Not at all. I don't wear mascara on the bottom lash line at all because, same reason. I always have like transfer or running or whatever. This is the very first mascara I've ever used that I don't have anything. Nothing. It's amazing. It's called the Twisted Mascara, and you can find it right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right. So now, I'm going to use my lip liner and Prudent. And we're going to line our lips with this. And this is my favorite lip liner. It's $15. It's waterproof. It's so good. And then I'm going to fill in my whole lip with this. And this is going to help to prevent any transferring. It's also going to kind of alter the color of the lipstick we're about to use. All right, so lip liner on. Again, the shade Prudent. And then now we're going to go in with the liquid lipstick in the shade Successful. And I'm going to very lightly pop this on the center of my lips. Just like that. And I'm not going to fill in the whole thing because I'm going to take my finger and blend that out. And this is going to help to kind of thin out the texture to make it last even longer and to look really soft on your lips. Just like that. All right. And then now I'm going to take teeny tiny bit of lip gloss, pop it right in the middle. Again, to kind of lighten that up. Give it a different look. And there we are. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. Isn't that pretty? A little trick with your lipstick. Take your finger, stick it in your mouth, not COVID approved. And then it removes any of the excess lipstick. Yes, lip liner was Prudent and liquid lipstick was Successful. Yes, foundation, I used the stick foundation in the shade Lace for all over, and then I used the shade Scarlet for my under eye, and I used the shade Chenille for my contour. Thank you, guys. Yes. Do you like using the stick foundation or powder for contour? I like both, Kathy. It's my favorite combination because you get both happy mediums of like warmth plus like chiseledness, if that makes sense. I really love them both together. It's my favorite. Yes, Snarky was restocked. Yes, Addiction Palette 6 is on my eyes, and I'm wearing the Twisted Mascara. And then if you guys have any other questions or you guys need any help or picking out any other products, feel free to reach out to me here on Facebook. I would be so happy to help you. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram. My name is Rhea Hope there, and you watch my Instagram stories. I'm going to be doing a try-on with Jane and Kate, so make sure to message me there. Or follow me there, and make sure you watch the Instagram stories. And also, as a reminder, I'm doing a really fun giveaway over on my Instagram, so go check it out there to enter. All you have to do is watch the stories and like and comment on all of my August pictures. Yes, my shirt is from Jane and Kate, and you can use the code Rhea to save on their website. Now, chenille is not too dark for fair skin. I love that color. It's a really great, like, everybody color. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. I'm actually going to see you in like 5 minutes. I'm going to be hopping back here on Facebook to do another try-on with a company called Asheen. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye.